Hello VC, hi Johnk, TechHead. This video is my second video and it's a response to Johnk TechHead's contest about money tricks, how to save money or how not to spend too much money on records, which I thought is a great contest idea because for sure it's a problem we all face. So well, first I would like to do, this is my second video, and on the previous one I didn't do the classic VC cheers, so I will do now one cheers. And this I am drinking today is like a distilled thing, you know, it's typical from my country. It is called Pisco, and that, oh yeah, and that's the name of my country actually, Peru. I'm not living there at the moment, by the way. I'm living very far away in the Middle East. But anyway, this reminds me of home, and today I am enjoying it with you. Cheers. So, on to the contest. How do I do to not to spend too much money? I would say on one part, for me it's kind of easy because living here in the Middle East there are no record stores other than Virgin, and most of the music that they have I just don't like I don't know, like Adele or Katy Perry or Daft Punk latest, which I hate. I'm a fan, and I have on vinyl the first one, but the last one I think it's terrible. But why? Anyway, I'm getting a bit out of the subject. The thing is, okay, so there are no record stores really here, so it's not really that hard not to spend. And then the other thing that I have done is I have made some rules for myself, which actually came before I thought of this thing of spending the money. It was just more like a way for me to have some boundaries on how I was going to build my collection. And basically it's a set of rules that I have set to myself, because if not, like the options are just too much, you know, they just become too much. And these rules are basically I don't buy 45, I don't buy 45, yeah, I don't buy EPs. I only buy albums, like full albums, like the artist intended them to be at the time that they were released. Of course I do buy reissues and everything, but you get my point. No EPs and no 45, no singles, only the albums. I do not buy live records. I do not buy compilations. I do not buy the best of or any of these. Again, coming a bit to the concept of buying the album as the artist intended it to be, from start to finish, which is actually one of the things that I think I like the most about the vinyl culture. You know, getting this object that at some point the artist decided was an expression of what he was thinking at that time, looking at the world and everything that was around him at that precise moment. So no compilations, no the best of, well as no live recordings. And another one that is very important, I do not buy through internet. I did it once, and I regret having done it for many reasons. Well, The first one is because I bought 3 records and the three of them came warped. I managed to fix them, but anyway, it was a big disappointment. But also, I don't know, it's just like too easy, it's just too impersonal. Like, okay, I want this, now I click, this is my credit card number, click, and after a few weeks I get, it's ugly. There's no romance to it. There's no magic, no discovery, no nothing. I remember when I went to Berlin once, and I went to this record store, and you could just pick the records and do some needle drops before you were buying the records. It was such a pleasure to do that. I mean, I'm in favor of blind buys. I love doing blind buys, but so just in those kind of situations, you can just pick whatever. Maybe you recognize one of the musicians there, or maybe none, and you just like the cover or whatever, and you do a few needle drops, and on that you say, okay, yes, I like it, I will take it. Maybe you can ask the guy that is there at the record shop his opinion on the record, and so all of this is just lost on this pure consumerism thing that is buying through the internet. So although I'm as I put in a message to somebody else on the VC, I live on the land that vinyl forgot in the Middle East. I just refuse to buy through the internet. Yeah. And the other good thing about doing so is that sometimes I just cannot buy anything, and it comes 2-3 weeks I cannot buy anything, and I get to listen to my records. And I once read somebody on the Facebook group. He said something along the lines of it's not only important to grow a collection, but also to harvest it. And I think that's so true, just to have the time to listen to your records, enjoy them, listen to them once, twice, 3 times. Just enjoy your collection, stop buying. Enjoy your music. I do not have more than 50 records, and that is enough for more than one day for sure. So I'm sure almost anyone can just stop buying for a few months and just listen. Just stay cool, stay at home and listen to the music. But well, anyway, then the other thing that was interesting for me on this context was this subject about the relationship between money and records. And I must say that in this case I'm a bit annoyed sometimes by this fixation that some people have on how much they paid for a certain record, or how much this record that somebody else is showing is valued, and they saw on the eBay that this is like this, like that, like, what's the point on doing that? It's just, for me personally, it's just, I just don't get it. Who cares how much a record is I mean, how many dollars, euros, or whatever you or somebody paid for a record? The only person that knows how much it's worth is the buyer. I could get a record right now, I don't know, I was looking on the Facebook group, somebody posted Michael Jackson's single Smile, I think it is, and they were talking some crazy prices. I was thinking, well, if I bought that thing, I mean, if I had the money, of course it would be like the worst buying for me. Like, I don't care about that music, But if I really love Michael Jackson and that song means the world to me, then I would just be so happy. Same wise, you know, I can buy just for $1 this obscure thing that is actually worth $150, but if it doesn't move me, if it doesn't ring a bell on me, this music, then that's $1 badly spent, and I wish I had not wasted it on that record. So I would just like it if people stopped talking about how much a record is worth, how much money they spend, how much it's selling in eBay or whatever, because there's just no relation, no real relation between the record and the money. This is only something subjective. If you love the record and you're willing to pay some money, then that's it. Pay it and be happy. And if you don't like the record, just don't buy it and continue to be happy or buy something else. So, well, that was also another point I found interesting. Well, now it's been 11 minutes, a lot longer than I expected, and that is basically my response. And although Johnk, TechHead, you said you didn't want us to show anything on this video, I mean, finally this is a VC video, so I am going to show something. And I am going to show 2 records that actually break my own rules, not including the ones I bought through internet. Okay, this was a first internet buy, and that's it. So the 2 records in which my rules were broken are, first one is this, The Best of Bread. This one is a record that it's a gatefold, very nice edition. I like this record a lot. I mean, I just love it. It's a record that was part of my parents' collection. I used to listen to it when I was a kid, without knowing at all what it was, you know, and what it meant or anything. I just loved this record, and it's on this Electra with the butterfly that I like a lot. So yeah, I mean, this is a compilation. This is the best of Bread, and I do not own any Bread full albums, and I think I will never own any of them, because actually I find their music a bit just a bit cheesy, on the cheesy side. But yeah, this one I just like it. It's been with me since forever. So yeah, that's one. And then another one is this one, Rolling Stones in concert. Get your yayas out. I'm sure almost everyone must know about this one. And yeah, this one is on this London stereophonic label. And well, what can I say, you know, I love the Rolling Stones, and I just think that one of the reasons the Rolling Stones are as great as they are is because they've always played live. And this one came part of a really big lot that I bought, and so yeah, I bought it, and I am actually happy that I did. So yeah, maybe sometime in the future I will break my own rules, like on this time, you know. But well, yeah, that's my answer to the contest, and congratulations, John TechHead, on all your subscribers. And yeah, I wish you even more, and happy vinyl shopping for you. Hope you don't spend too much money. Bye.